Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about China's beef with the U.S. China has halted U.S. beef purchases. Australia is filling the gap. That's leaving U.S. cattle ranchers concerned and has left those people near, but not in the cattle industry, wondering why it matters as much as it seems to. Quote, "I've got a question that you might be able to help with. It's economics and ranching. I live in cattle country, and a lot of people are worried about China boycotting our beef. Most of them are Trump voters, so this is a real leopard meat face moment. But when I look at the numbers, it seems like they're panicking over nothing. Our exports to China aren't huge. Are they worried over nothing, or is this really going to hurt them? Just to say this up front, none of our animals become food." Okay, so the U.S. exports a bit more than $1.5 billion worth of beef to China. That sounds like a lot, but beef is huge in the U.S., and it's a very small percentage of the total. The problem is that the money isn't equally split. My guess is that you're around actual ranchers. The packers and the processors don't have much to worry about from this. Shows like Yellowstone have made a lot of people think that the average rancher is rich. That's not really the case. Sure, you have ranches like the 4-6s with thousands of head of cattle, but most cattle operations are family-owned with less than 50 cows. Cow profitability varies substantially year to year and region to region, but the average annual return after variable costs is about $124 per cow. You still have fixed costs after that. In non-farm speak, for the rancher, an amazing year in a great operation would give you a 20% profit margin, but a lot of times it's closer to 10. When your margins are that thin, even a 0.5% change in the supply at the wrong time drops your price and your profit, in some cases to a level that isn't sustainable. The beef industry as a whole will absorb China shutting down U.S. purchases without much fuss, but for the ranchers, it could be a big problem. If there's a rough year and extra supply, it's going to hurt, and some operations will shut down. It's a lot like oil production in that way. If the price drops too low, the pumps stop pulling it out of the ground. If the price for beef drops too low, small ranchers cease ranching, and some ranches get bought up by bigger companies. So, there's a lot of variables, and their concerns are warranted. But how bad it'll be, I can't say. It could hurt a little, or it could hurt a whole lot. If other countries follow suit, the problem could multiply. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.